Hello everybody, a little video here which is probably gonna explain a lot of the things that goes on within the twin flames. If you follow the channel, if you follow the videos, if you follow the progressions of the videos, if you follow everything from the day one, you see the vibrations. They were focused more between 3 and 4D. The most of the videos is actually for the 4D. The new videos on the 5D, they're a little different. The energy is a little different, the situations are a little different, the reactions are different, so is the vibrations. This video is coming up because of kind of like I worked that out first. So in order you to say something, you have to experience it. That's how I've always been working on it. Always kind of like get into it. Some of the videos, they're like a downloads which has come out now in the 5D when you're living it of what it's supposed to be as a twin flames, then compared to what you live in it as a twin flame. The things are completely different because of if you watch the videos of what the 4D does, when the one it's awakened, the other is not, then the situations are very, very kind of like a completely awkward, and people asking the questions of why this is happening. Because the most cases right now within the twin flames, they're in the 4D. Probably we're talking about like 90% of it. They are more connected into the 3D and the 4D. We were talking about what the situations are, what the changes are, what is the difference, what was before and what is right now, what's going on with the energy, what's going on with the changes. And it comes up to the issue that the one person feels one thing, the other person feels another. And we discovered why did this is happening. So the title of this video, it is why there is a difference between what I feel and what my twin flame feel. And as I said on Facebook, which is that's where it came from, we'll make a video. So on this part, my white screen, I need it so we can draw. Back into a 4D, I will draw the circles, so this is kind of like we can understand much better. So this is two individuals who's got the same vibes. So all of a sudden they have this third vibe, which is the vibe of the love. And as you look at it here, this is the part of we. So when the one person have the same, so it's the other, and the we part works. What I mean by works, first of all, this part will work if there is a proper action. There's gonna be some truth, honesty, love, integrity, help to each other. So there's gonna be all this of the part of we. But what the people don't realize it in each other, there is the part of me. That part of me that has been programmed by you, by the society. So is this part is programmed the same. So during the process of evolution of the twin flames, it's very important is how you're reacting on the me part, what do you focus on the energy is. So usually when a disconnection comes in, through over the years of talking with a lot of people on it, that's what this is kind of like a boils down to the point. It's the me part, it begins to grow. So when the me part begins to grow, the we part here begins to be small into the one person, or it could be in the boat. So the we part begins so small. In that case, it's when that begins, there's going to be a separation, and in most of the cases, this we part die from the one person. And of course, when this part die, the other person hanging out. The other person is in pain, the other person doesn't know what's going on, the other person still hanging out to this energy field of we, and that's the vibrations. And now, since this person begins to have the we feeling, this person that dies, there is no connection of what you feel and what the person feel. If this is you and this is the person, begins to have a different vibrations. Since the vibrations here of the we, they don't exist anymore. They're kind of like a blocked. And you here feels that energy. Why did that comes in there? Why is that happening? I was questioned quite like a few times in the past few days over at the Messenger and the Facebook. If you don't know how to find me on the Facebook, when you go to the YouTube on the very top corner where the picture of my channel is, you will see the link of the Facebook. It's right there. You can always go ahead and send me some text on it. So we're gonna go back to the part of this. So now this is the we part. So when the people begin to focus more into the we part, this part begins to grow more into the both individuals. So now this we part begins to grow more stronger. All the good size and everything, it begins to grow stronger and stronger. But as we still have this, there is still part of me. And that continues to grow, and over the time, it's the part of the individuals to get rid of the part of me until this whole thing begins to become as we. So, you all know this. So in reality, what happens is, when you go into the 5D, those parts right here will be is during the exchange, you exchange the energies between it. The white goes into the black, and the black going to the white. So now you, in your twin flame, into the 5D, you're going to work within the energy that your twin flame have, as you're going to work within the energy that your twin flame has. You're going to learn this process on your own. So basically, you're going to be learning your twin flame within the soul. So if that's gotta be on this end, and this is gonna be on this end, before the actual union happens, this side have to understand, accept, and work with that energy of their twin flame, and they're going to learn everything on their own. Same as this side. If this is going to be the feminine, this is going to be the masculine. That means that the feminine is going to learn the masculine counterpart, and the masculine is going to learn the feminine counterpart. But now, since this is in the 5D, this is going to feel this union within. This is going to feel the union from within before actually happened. During those processes of inner work, in order the we to happen, once this black begins and unite with the white, it's gonna be a gray energy. And when it is, the black accept the white, and the inner work of the we, it's solved, then they both are gonna become together as one. But during the process of the inner work, while you're working on this, you're going to have a union from within with the person, with their energy, to accept it as who they are, what they are, how they are, with everything. You don't accept them just on a certain point, on a certain level. You're going to accept them. First of all, you're going to accept them on the material world, which is how they look, how they act, how they react. Then you're going to accept them in the family side of accepting of who they are as a person, as a family person. The third thing, you're going to be accepting them as their friend. You're going to be the best friend with them. The fourth thing that you're going to accepting with them, that is your life partner. You're gonna find the connection. If you are, let's say, for example, a female, you're gonna be looking the masculine side. That's gonna be your brother, your father, your husband, your grandfather, the wise, or even in the person he is next to you at any time. At the same time, the masculine side, if you take a look at it, you're going to see, the best friend as a girl, the best girlfriend, the sister, the mother. You're gonna see the spouse. You're gonna see the life partner. You're gonna see the love into, and you're gonna see your probably the grandmother into it. To give you the wisdom of the feminine side inside of you. So during of this process, it's gonna be all united with the one part. with one energy. That's going to be love. You will understand what really the union is. You're not just uniting on the one thing. You're not getting our certain things. A lot of the twin flame unions, which has happened previously, or they happen into the 4D, they have the issues of the material world, or they have the issues with the fatherhood, the motherhood. They still have these portions of control of what it needs to be, how it needs to be. Now, here, in this case, there will be no, you should do this or they should do that. Like a lot of the 4D, everything begins of you trying to control your twin flame. No, the real twin flame would not want control. The real twin flame seeks the freedom and the peace and the soul. And the real twin flame creates the action. If the one person who you are connecting into in the soul and there is no actions, I repeat, there is no real actions, please let them go. And I want to tell you why you gotta let them go in a little bit, but please listen to my words. This is why I'm telling you into it, because there is a lot of drama, it's a lot of pain, and some of the people taking a lot of toll of things they're not truth. The true twin flame, okay, is going to be really acting like a mirror to you. Whatever you know, they know it, and they're going to act of what you know. When the two energies present to themselves to each other, they are really going to mirroring each other, not to create an illusions of yeah, he's my twin flame. I have feelings that he does that, but he doesn't do it. Why? He doesn't have the same. He's not the actual mirror. If he had the same, he will do the right actions. You have to learn it that within a twin flame, the actions are the one that will do all this. And as you are understanding now is this process of union that's going on within the twin flames, you gotta understand one thing, why you have to let it go. As the we part is here, this is me and me. Over the time, the universe just sits right here, sees everything, and knows anything because we live in the universe. If you think like you're living in a certain town, if you think that you're living in a certain country, if you think that you're living on the earth, you're screwed up. Because we're living in this tiny planet that it's in the one solar system, and that solar system is in a galaxy, and that galaxy is in the universe. So definitely you gotta change your opinion of upgrade yourself of where you actually living. You're living within the universe. So when this is going to work on it, as I explained it to you before, the universe knows everything. The universe is giving you a chance to do this. When you decide you don't want to do it, there will be no actions. You can have an energy exchange, you can have everything, you can do anything, you can think anything, you can imagine anything, you can go ahead and do the things. If there is no actions, the universe says, that's it, you're done. Go suffer. Here, the universe sees the positive side. And what the universe does, it tells you, go learn. What it says also, the universe is, let go. I will fix this. Once you learn, I will fix this. So here is, you're learning your process. When you're learning your process, that old person is out of the picture. That person doesn't create the actions needed for evolution. That person is not the right one. That person doesn't mirror you. Why? Because that person is not the right one. If they were the right one, they will mirror you. So you're learning, you go ahead, you are do one more thing. It's called surrender. But surrender to what? You surrender to the universe to create what it needs to create and to fix what it needs to fix. Because you're living in the universe. Once the universe sees that you're at a certain time, at a certain point, the universe already pre-knew everything. Then the universe brings you the mirror. When the universe brings you the mirror, this action here is the same action here. This becomes to have an attraction that creates the we part. Now, since you know the we part, the universe comes in and it says, here you go. You both know you're the mirrors. You surrender, you let go, you learn, and you're trusting me. And that's how you will get into the part of who is a real twin flame, because it's going to have this key part, action. Once the action comes in, the universe is going to teach you of how to expand more of that we part. Once you expand that to the we part as the previous look at it, then it's going to happen as the we part, it's going to become all this. And this how you reach the part of oneness. You become a one with everything. You can't just be one with certain things. You're going to be one with anything and everything. You're going to feel your twin is going to feel you. The lessons that you're going to learn together, specifically the lessons of you accepting that person with you and carrying that energy within you with the person who's also working, that they're going to put your energy with them, you have to give it a time to evolve. And the twin flames understands these parts. This is why this miscommunications was never really understood. I hope you understand it right now. I hope this video kind of like helping you out to understand why there is a different levels of this understanding, because you might be learning something with your twin flames energy on your own, and it could be a little different than what your twin flame will learn. Everything depends of the ratio of this me to we part of the person the way it is. Let's say, for example, the we part here could be from a ratio, let's say 30 to 1. And here, on the other person, the the ratio could be 20 to 1. So now the one person has got more experience to the other. What the interesting part is, throughout the communication, this, throughout using the mirroring effect within the twin flames, evolve, and it's going to turn into both units 15 to 1. And this is how you're going to be learning to evolve together within the twin flames. Why you understand that the one person at a certain time, at a certain moment, can be having a different ratio because you're in different situations of different issues that you need to deal with. Not really dealing with exact the same issue. Because of the union, after the acceptance, you have to really reprogram your own self together, not separate, together with the energy of the person you are with. In. I didn't say someplace out, within. And that energy is gonna be do the changes so you can understand how the other person is. And those changes, while you understand what the vibrations are on the other side, then the mirror begins to become perfect. You will experience certain things that you're going to know the truth. And for example, if you and your twin flame have a video conference, a talk, you can just stay there. Stay there, look at the camera, don't say a word. Neither your twin flame says the word. And the internal communication is going to begin to work. Then, after you're done playing around with that, because it's happening, then you're going to laugh on it, and it's like, okay, what did you tell me? I told you this. Yeah, I told you this. Yeah, I know, I heard it that you told me that. And then you will understand this perfect part of the we. Something that everyone wants to have it. Everyone wants to learn it. But you gotta pay attention in your own self. And number one, pay attention into the reality. Because if there is no action, you can't have any connections, as many connections you can have in a soul. But if the actions are not there, the universe presence is not there, then you learn to let it go. Evolve on your own, and when the right thing comes in, when the right person comes in, you will understand you're part of the destiny. It's a part of your destiny. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope helping you out. I hope you understand this. And I want to remind you again about it, that the real twin flames, they will do the same action as you do. They're gonna feel as you feel, not an opposite way. If they act in an opposite way, there is something is not the right person. So thank you so much, guys. Be love.